Namely, this Moo Shadow Fiend, the How Gyrocopter. A couple big names coming out. There'll be a quick TP by DDC here. Gonna get a ward planted, up by the Ancients. And we'll see if they spotted that out here. It doesn't seem that they did. Oh, they're spotting us some shenanigans. Are they going for this one? I've seen this one. Oh, this is the one. So you can do some pretty tricky stuff here. If you can get the pull over to this camp, you can then drag them into the Ancients. The other good part about cutting this path is that if you are focusing a lot on farming this camp, it gives you a second route of escape when these ganks come in from the like the various pathways. But it could also be just Tule messing around with his Iron Talon. We'll see, we'll see. Been seeing a lot of these Iron Talons. Wow, this is quite the positioning here. From LGD, they are not messing around. Very wary. And despite there being that uphill ward, kind of funny. So, they'll just start trading the runes. Just a little bit of Dota 2 action here, folks. And
the battle begins.
We'll get ourselves all ready here. I'm just going to reposition my mic, ignore funny noises. We'll get the chair angle all set and proper. Oh, you got to watch out for those ergonomics, as Lurkerderp will tell you. And I'm ready here for our second game. Actually, my armrest is like awful right now, speaking of ergonomics. So don't mind me while I focus on the Invoker for just a moment here. Okay. Alright, let's shift ourselves over here. How's that feeling there? You feeling a little better? No, you still feel like shit. Alright. So, we're all good. It's okay, guys. Ergonomics are focused and fixed here. Which one? He's in here. He's in the mid lane. He's doing his best Bane impression. Harassing maybe. Trying to help Moo get these early last hits. He's gone for the Necromastery, so obviously very important, very crucial. And too late. He's just jumping up here, using that Iron Talon, trying to get this early experience, relying on the high base HP regen 2.7 here. And you can actually get a lot done in these new camps because of that. ROT to the bottom lane. We talked about it up against the Gyrocopter. You see he's already got the point in the fight, and of course you'll often see this for helping to harass with the offlaner early. Especially when you're trying to move under this tower. You don't want to gain this free farm. So he'll be getting very aggressive. ROTK, he needs to watch himself. He's gone for the boots early because of this. He knows that a single rocket barrage can mean his death. And it could be rather quick and painful down there, so we'll try and keep an eye on it and hope we don't miss it. MMY, not skilled up quite yet. Probably just going to be looking for the magic missile if he gets a chance here. And maybe. On here, ROTK, yeah, he's taking this harass we're talking about. You can see 3 tangos still left here. But meanwhile, top lane, once again, it's going to be a Juggernaut who's getting free farm. And this time, though, it'll be for Sylar. How also getting it last game. But Sylar on his Morphling last game was also rather free. There are a few opponents coming in. Schwan, dire side vision. He's going to see him coming up now. Oh, he knows he's in trouble. Rockrush comes out. It's being tanked up here, but RTK, he doesn't have mana of TP. He likely could have survived there, and they won't even have to waste a lift. So that'll be your first blood.
First blood. What is this?
They will lose the bottom lane hero, and first blood hanging over to Schwan on his Rubik. So mid lane still hanging around here. From late. Oh, here we go. He's got up on the high ground with the cold snap as well, but a nice Fisher. Trying to keep up alive. Moo has to go with the fairy fire. One more right click. He can't quite find the here. Salving up, and maybe he gets tickled by the towers, but he's okay. And so some good harass, a good attempt here. And Tule actually started to run in. He's got Boots TP. As he keeps clearing out this camp, there'll be a respawn of it. It spawns like way into the trees when it's cut. That's kind of funny. Well, either way, look at Juan, like that in the illusion rune he came down with, making great use of it here to farm up the side camp, and ROTK is going to try and contest it using his treants, a little army. And it's just going to go back to a little bit of a quiet phase here. Phase boot's now already done up top for Sylar. And it's duo mid lane. Earthshaker still level 1. The PPD Poverty Shaker. And while they're smoked up here, they're trying to deal with this jungling Night Stalker. There's a TP from Chuan. And he might be the victim here. Radiant Vision, they're coming in. Chuan, no idea what's happening. Oh, and suddenly there's 2 heroes. Siler running with those phase boots. Great time here. Great rotation as well from ROTK. He wants on this kill. Chuan? No, he can't live. Jukes, they're trying some plays here. Fans are gonna find him, but they're coming in with a how? Chuan making the plays in the trees. He gets hit once he goes for the list. He's trying to get away, but he may have doomed the side of LGD. Too late. How? Maybe not enough damage spread. That one treant doing some good amount of work here. ROTK to go down now. How? He has a retreat from his own tower. And it is not focusing any of these heroes. He's gonna dodge the Sunstrike. How? Phase boost on phase boost, trying to catch him. There's no mana for a stun here. No clan popped yet. And now the race, he gets MMY. The rotation from Moo. How? Maybe able to find something here in the back line. The casket's bouncing through, but again. Oh, he goes to the juke. He gets him. Oh, sorry. He gets tricked up here. The cast, it's already been used, but they will lose here. Juggernaut getting that kill. Finally happening. Alright, well, the Benny Hill music, it was up and running. That's some good stuff. Here's a lift on a maybe double raise, and he can even go for the triple. He's got the mana now, and shaboom. Nicely done by Moo. Great plays. Great setup by Chuan. Very patient in the trees there. And that's a big deal. 286 gold. As you can see, now bringing it up to second in terms of the net worth. Well, and why he did manage to get his boots after all the shenanigans stopped. ROTK scanning it here. He's gone for a very early ring of regen. Now, what I've been seeing most is phase boots into drums. Has been by far the most common build. I'm not really sure what this is. If it's just casual, if he's thinking like a force staff later on, or I'm just like totally missing something here. I guess like into a headdress, but I'm not quite sure what his plan is. Maybe he's the mech carrier? I guess that makes sense. Seen some mech nature's prophets in the past, and we know ROTK likes to get it on his Tide Hunter. We'll see. Well, he's caught up a little bit here. And Moo. Invis rune. No ulti yet, though. Only level 6, so not typically seen on the Shadow Friend just this early on, and well, he'll just get one CS out of his Invis rune, and I guess he'll be happy with his life because of it. So here comes the cold snap stun. Fisher gonna halt this aggression. And everything will be just fine. But still, Sylar, he's punching creeps up here. Same as Moo, really, in terms of net worth after that big old runaround that we had. He's upping towards the phase boots, one will imagine. Just the standard items for him into the Battle Fury. But maybe he wants to be a little bit more active than we saw last game. Sylar, obviously, on that Morphling was pretty active. But he did farm all the way to a Lincoln Spear first, so... We'll see. ROTK might be in trouble here. They have the silence, so no sprout available.
Radiant's bottom tower
Unlikely to have mattered too late with that Quelling Blade Iron Talon anyway, so... Another pickoff. Gold for your Gyrocopter Chuan. He's got his Arcane Boots already. He's going to be picking up a smoke. Overall lead now moving up here for a Newbee. So they're feeling it. We'll swap over to the net worth because I'll just forget later on if I don't. And SF, Mr. Moo. And your Gyrocopter there, moving on up there. How? Having a better time this game. Being a little bit more active. Like obviously he had a free lane on the Juggernaut, but look, he's already 3-1 and 2. A much more active hero, and he's been helping out the team. That great fight up top did a lot for him. And he'll even be picking up a magic wand, so he wants to keep on going, keep the fight up.
Flesh sustains, gold remains.
And so they carry on going. How? Call down here, available. ROTK takes one step out of line, he can be very quickly dead, and it will be the mechanism as well for ROTK as we talked about. Makes sense.
Top tower is under attack.
Seems like a good call in the majority of games. TP to the mid, they're going to smoke up. With that Omni Slash, he's looking for his first big kill, and what is he going to find is the question. Are they going to make this whole rotation up top? It sounded like he was casting Sunstrike or something. Not sure what's happening. It looks like it's going to be the big play. So coming in from the back lines, Sylar. You know he wants this. There's a stun. There's a TP coming in though. Alright, TK. And yeah, immediate TPs pops the nighttime. And too late, fairly tanky. And Omnislash still not used though, so now he's going to try and pop on whoever he can. There is the lift. And he's going to try and get the steal from Chuan the second he comes out, except he's still level 5 on Caster Dota. How? Taking some of this Death Ward, but they've only lost 2 lanes so far. Tornado comes in and catches Moo. Drops so low, he's actually on 10 HP. It looks like they're coming to get this final right click off. Cold Snap, use Sylar spinning on top of how avoiding the rocket barrage damage the tower. Actually going to get him. Maybe they'll grab this kill. Now onto Chuan as well. He gets the seal, but he can't catch anything in time. Just the lift. Oh, one more tower. Click. Maybe goes down. And in the end, it's going to be still a massive win here. 1,200 gold and 1,400 experience for your Invoker. That is massive. A 2k lead, so many heroes dead. And so much going to these supports. Only level 4 in MMY. I'm sure he'd level a little bit more, but DDC. He's got himself his arcane boots already. 900 gold to boot. He can start working towards that Aghanim Scepter. I would love to see him just, yeah, I like this. Earn for the Venge. Buy the wards. Oh yeah, here we go. I mean, she's buying the wards. We're going to get ourselves a relatively early Aghanim Scepter. Well, alright. Some great bouts of action here so far. Hope you guys are enjoying this. As Cold types in a small bracket. Very exciting stuff. He clearly is enjoying it. That's a smiley face saying, you're right, Mobpacks. I am loving this. So, let's see. They're hoping for some rotations in here. Maybe sticking around. Honestly, probably just going to be disengaged. The rest of the team not here. But they can put a little bit of pressure on the tower, and actually maybe it's going to leave, so Sylar might be forced to as well. There is no BKB piercing stuns, though. So unless Chuan manages to steal the swap, Sylar can feel very safe roaming around the map. Almost 1,000 HP, TP. And with the spin. Oh, how safe is he right now with that lift? Quickly being bursted down. Great play from the side of the trees here. Sylar, he's going to go for it now? No, that was surprisingly close. Maybe, I wonder if he went for it earlier with that cask if he could have lived. Oh, TP faked out here. They do have this vision up on the high ground, so keep that in mind. They're going to be fully aware of any plays he makes. RTK, he's spotted. Mech now done after that battle top. A lot of gold heading this way. Now coming in from the side, it's maybe. He's smoked up. He's got the tornado. And the Lackley on standby, but now any time. So we'll see how MMY, he looks like he's in a little bit of trouble. Throws in the ward, trying to provide some more for this team fight. You can see how important it is. But they just appear from the shadows and destroy him. No choice here from LGD but to retreat. So great use of the ultimate, I feel. And now they can start to look a little bit more aggressive here. Moving to the tower. They've got this great vision on the high ground. Chuan moving into the backside here. Again, you can just see how much vision they're securing. Our DK and DDC forced to retreat.
With me.
And tower pings. Actually, that was nice soccer pinging it out. So now they think there's a ward up there because of the way that they backed away. But just some good game sense. So they'll start working on this tower. And they might be trying to come in on this. Chuan with the lift. What can he? He's got stolen. He hits the spin. So he's going to dodge tornado. They eventually throw it out. Too late, in trouble. There's an echo slam. It sounded like that was used. Either way, there goes the big wind-up, thrown down, called up as well, trying to clean up one for half. Moving now onto DDC, he's silenced up, maybe in trouble. He might be gonna hit over. Okay, not enough. Oh, they're gonna lose. It's gonna be all 5 wipes from the side of LGD. Move. Winding up, throwing it down, and then just walking them in. The big swagger fiend himself. Him and Howe throwing out all kinds of damage with call downs, rocket barrages, massive AoE on the side of Newbee, and they are not gonna lie down after game number 1. They are ready to continue. And I gotta say, I'm liking their chances.
Dire's bottom tower.
Shadow Fiend, certainly a nerfed hero. He took a pretty big beating at the end of 6.85, coming now into 6.86. So good to see him back in action. He's a fan favorite. He's kind of like the Invoker. I don't know. Do you guys get tired of it? I don't get tired of it. He's a nice guy. So the Midas now for Tule. Going to keep himself relevant if they do end up moving a little bit further into the match. And some more items coming out here. 2k gold. That looks like a Yasha-sized purchase. And it is double Yasha. The strat here. For Moo and Hao. And, well, now for the side of LGD, how are they going to react to this? Like, what is the plan? Well, Sylar, he's falling behind here. He's way down in net worth. He's actually behind the Night Stalker all of a sudden. Despite all that space he got up top, he can't get anything done in these fights. Omni Slash, not thrown out. It's still level 1, so not the biggest burst of damage. MMY still a little poor. We talked about the possibility of the Agnum Scepter, but instead, DDC, he just needs to tank up. They're on the back foot now. And in total leads, I mean, you can tell by the net worth, but they have brought it right back into elite here. So they're getting very aggressive up top. Chuan just scouting here, using it into the trees, making sure he can see any rotations. And they'll grab themselves a free tower. So this is all coming thanks to that win in the bot lane. But speaking of the bot lane, they'll get a return tower here for the Juggernaut. Chuan, gonna keep the Sprout, not wanting to steal anything else. Wants to have 2 extra spells ready. In case the fight does break out. And Hao applying his own pressure up top. They do have the glyph they can use just to delay this a little bit. Oh, they won't even use it. So Hao gets himself a free tower. And Mech into treads here, it would seem, for OTK, unless he's going in for the early Necro book, which I also wouldn't fault him for. Against all this magic damage, I'd actually love to see that come out from him. Oh, they're getting for this. Chuan is a blink. Chuan is a blink dagger. Grabs the spin. Was not expecting that initiation. Back in the mid lane, the Sprout used on too late, but that Iron Talon that we talked about, purchased it very early in the game. He's got plenty of value out of it. The Death Ward now committed. They will get the kill because of it. Move coming in. No catch on his side. There's a blink for Chuan, but it's not the. So Chuan, he actually spins. Oh, blinking forward with the spin. And they won't be able to get any retribution. So a good amount of gold for both the Invoker and the Witch Doctor. Did he die to creeps then? No, Invoker did get the kill. Just seemed like not a very big split.
Invisibility.
Well, certainly, it's still looking pretty good here for Newbee. Their next objective could be the Roshan pit. They've cleared up both these towers, opening it up quite a ways. Just the mid left. And we'll see what they want to do. Battle Fury will be that in here for Sylar. Chuan with this Invis rune. They're smoked up over here. Chuan on the wrong side of the river might have actually been able to pop something there. Alright, but a spin now using Sylar. Oh, he got the Omni Slash. He actually ends up getting the kill. So they'll lose Chuan. He manages to get something out of this where one would think there would be nothing considering all 5 heroes were in the mid lane. They're going to be chasing down ROTK. That silence just makes it so hard to escape. Spread up on Hao and the rest of the dire side. You got to imagine they're thinking, this smoke, maybe not going to work out here for us. Oh, the Radiant Side Vision. They don't have any wards over here. Will they find him? Tornado? It is ready. Do they want to go for it? Is he thinking about it? They're going to need some respawns. I don't know. This seems very risky. Chuan's going to come back in mid lane. He's going to have the blink. Are they really going to walk into this? Do they not know? Too late. He's spotted. The Pagans, they're just going to go on top of them. Big Fish are going to come out, trying to block them off. He's going to hit onto all 3. Called out as well. Going to connect first shot. Second shot. But the Fisher, it seems to have halted their own aggression at that point. Can't quite get the major cutoff there.
Dire's middle tower.
And I gotta say, I'm not quite too sure what LGD were hoping for. Maybe thinking they were going to stick around for the mid tower and they could get some sort of a wraparound, but fortunately none of them will fall. And you can see from this ward, they do spot this. They saw Chuan coming over as well, but a quick blink back, you'll end up with an EMP. And move. He'll start working here on the Ancients. He made it sound now, finished up for the Gyrocopter. And again, a lot of it happening because of this Qualifiers Invoker. Otherwise, it's pretty good up against Omni Slash too. Trying to help deal with that. But not certainly not the most common item. A lot of gyrocopters opting for like the BKB and stuff. But when you're ahead, sometimes it's nice to get one of these other items. A little bit of split push, a little bit of farming speed increase. So that'll be the play this time. That ward is going to be under a sentry. Now there's currently no observer to spot it out, so they'll have to make their way down here before the duration ends. As you can see here. And well, ROTK doing his thing. He does have the treads, and we'll see what he wants to go for next. Maybe continue on to this idea of the healing build. Maybe he's going to have to work into desperation split push because it seems like they are falling behind here. It's plateauing for now, but they certainly do have the advantage coming into a fight. Once again, nighttime. It's going to be up here in just a few seconds. If they want to get aggressive with the smoke, they certainly can. Speaking of the nighttime, yeah, and they will pop the ultimate. He is moving in towards the Agnum Scepter, and this is exactly what they're looking for. Now, Chuan, he comes into the mid. He actually bought a smoke, but this is like, are they really going to smoke? They have vision. It looks like, yeah, they just smoked on top of that ward. So they should know exactly what's happening, and it doesn't end up mattering. Highly unlikely they'll be able to contest this. In fact, they're just going to leave and head right back to the base. He's got his Battle Fury now at 20 minutes. Advantage. So, what are they going to have to stall this next push once his Aegis is down? Not all that much. The Agnum Scepter, it is being worked on. 2,500 gold, so Invoker needs to decide. Like, is he going to go for the Yules? Is he going to try and go for the Agnum Scepter, possibly, to combo up as many spells as he can and hold them off for a longer time? And what about ROTK? Did he go from the Agnum Scepter too? The Necro Book? Even a Blink Dagger to try and aid his own split push. There's just so many options they need to look out for. ROTK actually ends up TPing next to the Earthshaker. So, he's going to go on some creep waves here. And well, Moo. He's going to be granted the Aegis of the Immortal. Dire side. Any smokes here? They want to. You don't really want to smoke into the Aegis generally, so it'll just be the farm time for them. But Radiant Vision, as you guys can see, they have an idea what's happening. They see the farm, they see the stacks, and with the nighttime here, they've almost got that Agnum Scepter. They're coming in. Can they get any sort of a good wrap? Doesn't look this way. It's going to focus mid, actually trying to force an engagement from the majority of them. And they're going to know what angle it's going to come from. Dire side vision. They do spot out plenty of heroes in the mid lane, so they know it's going to be the battle. If they want to, I gotta say, it looks like they don't. Invoker bottom lane, still 10 more seconds for a TP. This tower is certainly dead. And the question is, will they go high ground? A little bit risky, to be honest. I'm not sure this will be the call. It could go poorly, especially without that Agnum Scepter delivered. This might be unnecessary. So they could drop back the cores and then possibly leave. They'll get maybe first. Aegis onto Move. He's the one who's spurred up. EMP comes out now with the Howl. Loses the mana, doesn't quite dodge it there. And they will go for the tower. Maybe that'll be enough for them to think about backing. We'll see. Force that forward onto Moon. They'll get the magic missile too. Don't forget, it could be the Aegis. As you get the few pelts coming in from maybe. Call that still available. Queen as well. And still Chuan in the backlines. Patiently waiting for Fitz to steal. There comes the swap. He might decide to grab that. In fact, he does. And we back out Moon. Now going for that Requiem. When the wind up to get the Discord is man can come out here. Onto too late. There goes Requiem doing a bit of damage here. And the raise is on ROTK. And it appears they're just going to retreat. They did get the tower. They didn't lose anybody. Will they heal up and go back in? Or will they go in from the top? It looks like Howell had bought that lane pushing in, and well, one might say a successful defense here. They definitely do get the gold advantage next to the kill on the Vengeful Spirit, but it is going to create a little bit more space here. Farming for LG. And they're waiting on the high ground. They don't want to give this up quite. Sylar coming into the jungle. This could be bad with the silence. They're going to get right on top of him. And he walks into the death trap. So continuing to be shut down. He's the top hero on their team. He is a well behind 4K, in fact, behind Hal on the gyrocopter. So Newbee looking good here. Chuan Dota sealing that healing ward as well, so they're ready to continue the fight. Now RTK, if he decides to purchase, well, it's gonna be the Maelstrom. It's certainly gonna be helpful if they end up losing a Rex to try and keep out the super creep. For now, Radiant Vision, Chuan. The blink he's got. Is he gonna get it? Oh, he got it! Oh, he's right on top! RTK, where's the heat he's getting? Oh, they got them. Thanks to that vision. And oh, my thing's scrolling the wrong way. That was kind of funny. He'll just slowly die. Next up there. So now the Aghanim Scepter and
Dire's
the
top
Hackett
tower
Vision.
is under attack.
It is activated here. Unbelievable how much they can see. The rating side, again, just completely handed. And this is without the special bonus on the
Dire's
nighttime,
top
too. Keep that in
tower
mind.
has fallen.
Insane. And so,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
and Tornado just cleaning up these mantas. And the next push, it will be a little bit harder. It's 4.2k. Is this just like Scotty gaming for Moo? I feel like this might just be a Scotty game. Just go for the raw HP. And when you're just walking up into the high ground, plenty of items, though. It's really just personal preference. I think something along those lines will be the play, like Satanic or Scotty. Not something like a Blink Dagger or anything. I don't think they need like that mega initiation. The BKB we talked about, probably the number one item. I'm not sure if I'm bringing up Scotty. That would actually be the pick, I believe. Well, speaking of ultimate orbs, related items, he does have another one here. It's not really a Lincoln Sphere game, it doesn't really do anything, so I guess maybe he's going to be going for a Scotty. Not opting for that BKB, of course. Death Ward, swap, all the minus armor, they all go through. So, could be part of the reasoning. And two Lady Iron Talon. The nighttime, it's already here. It looks like they want to go for the mid lane. Not feeling like they need to wait for the Roshan. You can see they're all grouped up here. They're smoked, hoping to find something, trying to find someone coming to kill Sylar, but they won't be so lucky. The bait, it's total failure. The courier actually was at the shop, but they won't grab it. And it's going to be double Scotty action? Alright, I guess,
Radiant's top tower
I guess
is
I'm
under
not
attack.
crazy. This actually might be just a... Nope. I guess it's going to be Scotty. The first one that came to mind. I have to say, although I said it first, I actually feel like BKB might be the better item. Oh well. Gem, now, okay, and this might be the big thing off. There it comes, and they're not going to connect though. And that was turned to big play. A little bit of impatience there, especially because they had this vision provided by the ward. Like, I don't know, they just don't have the initiation tools. Actually, there was a Force Staff. Should have been a Force Staff onto the Venge if they were serious about getting this kill. Tower. Taking some hits down bot. It's getting low. Maybe a potential arrow TK play, but not into that range yet. They're probably not too concerned about it.
I'll take that as
Moo, he can't really solo up on Sylar. Can he? Can he? DD rune, maybe he can. That's gonna make a difference. Here comes the Requiem. And we'll just stun him. It's probably a benefit. He didn't really want to have to use it. Fisher comes in. It's a perf block as well. ROTK, MMY. Gonna be going down here. All Sylar can do is punch some creeps. So,
Radiant's middle tower
that'll be
is under
526
attack.
gold stacked on, and now the push coming to midnight time used very appropriately here. Pass on over to your Night Stalker. It is looking like game number 2 may go the way of Newbee. It's going to have to be celebratory dust now run out as the Scotty flies over to your Shadow Fiend. And onto the high ground we will go. Maybe. He's got the Tornado. Sylar, he's got the Omni Slash. So, they're just too tanky though. Like, BKB or Scotty, both of them can be giving these managed people. But hello! Here it is. The one possibility. And they're trying to shut off. Oh no! They're gonna steal the voodoo. They won't be able to get anything special, but all that matters is the Aghanim Scepter Death Ward. The one potential play. Oh, the swamp! They might live. Still alive now. Big plays coming up from MMY, as well as the Omnislash. Gonna be able to get too late. Maybe are they doing it? Can they get something out of this? How? Getting up very aggressive. There's no Aegis. He does get the kill in the backlines though, so we are gonna lose ourselves the glory. He's had enough of these save plays. He's like, no. Game's over. I don't think so. And that flat cannon range, it's just a little bit too good. So the dream is dead for the side of LGD, as well as their mid lane. And they're actually leaving. Heading in towards the Roshan pit. Well, they're going to be here if they check this. This is like the best timing ever. Oh, please just walk in the pit. Oh, look at this. Oh. XD. That's the worst. Oh well. The side, they were also all coming in, so they might have been ready for this anyway. It could lead into a disaster. Who knows? They're gonna wait for the Night Stalker in their vision. Give themselves the appropriate tools to take this Roshan fight. And well, this has been a pretty fun game, I gotta say. It's nice to see Newbee bouncing back. It looks like they have a firm grasp. It does appear that we're going to a game 3, but of course, you can't count anything out. It's a 15k lead, it's a 10k experience lead. And well, with that catapult, they're gonna spot out Roshan. And at this time, I just want to thank all you guys for hanging out. Be it Dota TV. I know there's lots of streams. I feel very happy that you chose this one. And shout out to everyone who's just using the camera work. Hopefully it's not too shit. So we got themselves the Aegis. They're going to smoke up. No dire vision in the area, so they don't know what's happening.
Radiant's top tower is under
Sylar, he's again trying to apply this side pressure. Not much else he can do.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh no. Dire courier gets knocked out.
Radiant's
too
top
late.
tower is under attack.
He may find maybe. Oh, the unobscured vision. You can see, look how scary this is. There's the blink, the lift in from Swan. They're going to throw him back, the dunk, but the BKB comes out for a maybe. They can't seem to stack it up quite properly. And now what's the first move? It seems to be like not on the same page as his team. He's just punching buildings here. Magic missile come out with stun, the EMP as well. Maybe the thing they can burn him down before the Aegis, or rather before the Ruffian can hop off, but of course they'll still have the Aegis. Split push from Sylar. Effective in the fact that as long as they keep pushing out the mid lane, they can't go high ground. And these are the plays they're going to have to make. ROTK now coming down the bottom, going to be applying the same thing on the bot. So that's how. Now he's going to be seeing ROTK, he's on the run. And won't be able to be found out though. And so Sylar. He's going to be making his retreat. Can they grab him? They've got the vision here. Spin TP? Oh, the Invis rune. Chuan gonna find him. Oh, no he didn't. He's cut off just there. Sylar, he may just live. Oh, that would have been so dangerous. A lift into the silence would have secured his death, and as you can see, the buyback, it is there. But, you gotta imagine that their chances get even higher every single time they do manage to pick him off. Not getting closer to any other big item here to provide some damage. No, we talked about it last time. The Death Ward, it does seem to be the only way they're going to get back into this game. He is level 11. The level 2, it is very powerful. He'll have to be careful. Needs the proper toggling, of course. The Schwan won't steal it. Well, look, he's on the side. The reduced vision, it's so good with heroes like the Earthshaker. He can look for a great play in for the Echo Slam. You can see they're going to put down this ward here. Make sure they have the full vision button. There we go, the magic missile. Now, the tornado, it'll catch just onto one. How coming with that flat cannon again, he's starting to burn down the back line. The massive range it provides, they're already down so low. And so is their tower. Moo. So with the Aegis, now they're going to pop the nighttime. And that's going to be restricting his vision even further. In the back lines, the illusions will go. Just keep some eyes on the move. Just walking in, looking to burn his Aegis. There comes the call down. It's going to hit onto 3. The very massive right now for stage game. There comes the Wrecking Gold to help finish them all off. Maybe he is BKB'd up here. Where's the Death Ward? Where's the play? They're coming in. This might be it here. Trying to find his opportunity. Sylar dropping low. Where is it? Where's the... can't even get it off. This is a cast. Going to crest the Force Staff as well from Schwan. They're making the plays. Ooh, celebratory done. Can't get it. Tornado. Ruffle. There he goes. GG. Called from the side of LGD. And that means game number 2 is going to go and head the way of Newbee. So well played. And, oh, we all love it, right? Hey, come on, let's go. Game number 3. MVP this time for Newbee. What do you guys think?